Hey Risa, today I'm here to share with you guys what we got our kids for Christmas. We bought for our 5-year-old daughter Sophie, our 3.5-year-old daughter Remy, and our will-be 4-month-old daughter Lexi. And I feel like all of these presents are pretty gender neutral, so they could really work for any kid in your life. But I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and you will be able to find links to everything down below. So first things first, I will start with our oldest daughter, Sophie, our 5-year-old. And the first thing she's getting is this Crayola Scribble Scrubbie set. This is something I've had my eye on for a while, but basically you color on these pets right here, and then you can wash them off. You can do it all over again. As you can see back here, it kind of gives you a better view. But yes, I know this is going to be a hit. And then the next thing is this My First Flybar pogo hopper. Sophie is our child that needs to have a ton of activity to burn all that energy she has, so I thought this was really awesome. They do have more mature versions, but the reviews on Amazon, a lot of people were saying that anywhere between like 3 and 7 this is really great for. They've never had anything like this, so I just feel like this is a good start. And you know, if they master this was only like $17 or so it's no big deal, and we can kind of upgrade as they get better at it. And then the next thing for Sophie is this Toy Story 4 Kerplunk. I actually got this because Crystal from Crystal's Life, she said that her daughter Cambry loved it. She was talking about it over on her Instagram, so I wanted to give it a shot because Cambry and Sophie are pretty close in age, so I thought she would enjoy it. And I'm just really excited to play this with her because honestly, she is getting so good at board games, it's making them a lot of fun. And then the last and final present, which is her kind of bigger present from mom and dad, is this Leapfrog RockIt Twist. Basically, it's this little video game kind of handheld that they can play educational games on. It's one of the hot toys of 2019, but this looks right up our girls' alley, especially Sophie. I mean, either of them would be happy with it, but I just felt like for Sophie in the car, sometimes she could use a little bit of focus on something, and I thought this would be great for that. And it's just got a lot of different things to do with it. It also does come with extra games. There are games on it, but they're selling additional ones, so I got her one extra, and this one is the Cookie Sweet Treats game as well. And I'll turn it over and you can kind of see what it's about. But this was only $7, I believe. They have twin packs that were $15, but I wanted to see if getting extra games was even necessary. That's why I only bought one, and I didn't just go with like a 2-pack and buy a whole bunch, because I don't think that they're that expensive for add-ons. But I just wanted to see how much this would get used and also how much the add-ons were necessary. But I was super excited about this, and I will actually have 2 links below. I will link it on Amazon, but Target is still having their text a certain number and get a 25% off coupon for a book or a toy, and I would take advantage of that. Mark and I each did it on our own phones, and we used one coupon on this, and then we used a coupon on Remy's big present. So that is everything that little Miss Sophie is getting from mommy and daddy. And now I will just go ahead into our 3-year-old. So you're gonna notice a lot of similarities, but still tried to give a little bit of variation. Our girls are a 1.5 years apart, so they are very much tit for tat, but still like to embrace their individual kind of interests. So she is also going to be getting a Scribble Scrubbie set, but this one's a safari set, so basically the same idea, but just a little bit different. So there's that. And she is also going to get a Flybar pogo hopper, and I got the girls like as close as I could their favorite colors. Sophie's is blue and green. I don't know if you could see that. And Remy's is orange and teal. So Sophie's favorite color is blue and Remy's favorite color is orange, and I did the best I could. But they have a ton of different color options in those, so if your kid has a different color that they love, I'm sure that they have it. And then Remy is getting the Toy Story 4 Toss Across. This is kind of hard to fit all in frame, but this is a game I thought that this would be really kind of friendly to her age. Board games she can get if they're simple enough, but at the same time she doesn't really have the attention span all the time for it. I mean, she's only 3.5, so I don't blame her. But I thought this one, I mean, you're throwing things and you're trying to hit a board. I feel like any kid could be down for that. So this actually feels like pretty heavy, but that is going to be her game as well. And then there's just one last present for little Miss Remy, and that is the VTech Myla unicorn. Oh my goodness. Here we go. There's a pretty good picture. Okay, so now that you've seen her, let me set her down for a minute. This is the toy, the other toy that we used the 25% off coupon on. So we got both the Leapfrog toy and the VTech unicorn for roughly around $35, which is great because they both run about $50. So I saved some money there and I was very happy about that. But I was super excited about this VTech unicorn because last year VTech came out with a different unicorn that had like a gold carrot, but it was a little young for Remy. And I really wanted to get it for her because she is still obsessed with unicorns so much. So I kind of wanted to get it for her, but I was like, it's just too young. I couldn't justify it. So I held off, and I'm so glad because I know she's going to lose her mind when she sees this. She's going to be so excited. So if you haven't seen, I will do my best to show. But she kind of talks and lights up, and you can actually use this paintbrush over here to change her hair, her horn, and everything a different color.
Add a little color to your life. Hi, I'm Myla, the magical makeup unicorn. Together, we'll play so many colorful games and have a great time. We'll be the best fashionistas ever.
Okay, so now we're finally done. The demo kind of lasts forever, but that was also another reason why I got one extra game for Sophie, is because even though they were the same price, the unicorn is obviously a ton bigger than Sophie's present. So I kind of wanted to maybe deter that a little bit. I don't think she'll notice, but you know. So that is everything that the big girls are getting. And on to the baby. Like I said, right now she's 2 months old, but she will be 4 months old at Christmas time. And you'll notice she has one extra gift, but it's because she's so young and we haven't figured out which one we would like to give to a certain someone to put out for his gift, if you catch my drift. So I've got a few things here, and I guess first things first, we'll start with the sentimental gift. She got a lovey. This is from Target's Cloud Island, and kind of a little backstory, Dad has gotten them a lovey for each of their first Christmases, so this is the one he chose for Lexi, a little llama. Llamas are slowly becoming kind of Lexi's thing, so there's that. And then next is a toy that I've been wanting to get one of my kids forever, but every time I remember it, they're like a little too old for it, so it's not worth it. But it's a Manhattan Squish. Very excited. So I got the natural color. There's like a colorful version, and then there's like one I think they call Artisan that's like a darker wood, but it just makes some very nice kind of like wood chimey sounds. And then the whole point of this is obviously they can chew on it, they can play with it, whatever, but no matter if they're pulling on it, if they're trying to squish it, it just kind of goes back into its shape. It's really cool. So she's going to be getting that. And then this is quite possibly the noisiest toy that we are going to own. It's very sensitive. It's the Be Toys I'll Be Back. It's a cute little toy, and basically you tip her, she wobbles. You can't really tell from her base. She lights up. She's got little balls inside, as you can see. And this, again, we kind of joke that Lexi is a little baby owl because sometimes when she cries, she just lets out these like little hoo hoo. So we call her a little baby owl. So there's that too. But I thought that was a pretty simple toy. Like I said, she'll only be 4 months old at Christmas, but just to give her something to grow into. And then this, I was very excited to find. Doesn't have any reviews yet, so I think it's relatively new. It's kind of like a collab between Hape and Baby Einstein. So it is made by Hape, but it also says Baby Einstein on it. But it's these kind of sensory blocks. They call it the 4 fundamentals. So it says right on the back here what they are about. This one squeaks, so it has sound. This one's about touch. It's got different textures on it. This one is a fine motor skill. You can crank the sides of it. And then this one's for vision. It's got a high contrast. And I think this is supposed to be a mirror inside. So here's kind of an up close look at those. But I thought they were very interesting. Something I haven't seen before. So I thought I'd give those a go. This is something I got on a super sale, and it's also, like I said, sentimental. It is the Cloud Bee Tranquil Turtle. Now, if you've been with us for a very long time, you're going to know that He is no stranger to our family. Our oldest daughter has this turtle in a different color, and she has had that ever since she was a baby. So she's now 5 years old and he is still going. He is Mr. Turtle. And then whenever I was pregnant with our middle daughter, Remy, they took away the turtle and they put out a frog, which is not available anymore, but she has a green frog and she sleeps with him every night, and she's 3.5 and he's still going. So they have the turtle in a different shade of blue, and that's what we got Lexi. This has just by far and away been one of the best things that we've ever gotten our kids. It is a night light and also a little sound machine, but it's on a 10-minute timer. And I really like this because it's got this nice kind of wave glow, as you can kind of see. I don't know, it's not doing the best job of showing you what it's actually like, but it makes ocean sounds just like the waves, and then it also can play a lullaby. It can be really bright or really dim. It has a control on there for you, and like I said, it is on a 10-minute timer, so it's really nice. They don't get super used to him being on. Sophie can be afraid of the dark sometimes, and the turtle is just nice because it's something that lays in her bed. She knows how to turn it on, and it's just on for 10 minutes. That kind of gets her back to sleep and she's comfortable. So it's been something that each and every one of our girls have loved. So I wanted to get Lexi her own for when she is in her own room. I will say that these are expensive. They're between $50 to like $45 normally, and they are 100% worth it. Like I said, we've had R2 for 5.5 and 3.5 years, and they are still going strong. I just can't say enough good things about this Cloud Bee turtle, but I got him on a lightning deal and he was $25. I was so excited. If that was the only deal I got all Christmas long, I've been so excited about it. And quite a few of you took advantage of it when I let you know over on Instagram. But yes, I'm so excited that Lexi is going to have her own turtle, just like her sisters. But that is everything that the girls are individually getting, and as some of you might know, we do also do one combined present from mom and dad, and this year we kind of upped the budget because we had one particular thing in mind, and that is the Nugget. I will insert some pictures right here and just kind of flip through them to give you a general idea of what it is and why we got it. It's an open-ended kind of toy, if you even want to call it that. So this just kind of allows for endless opportunities for play. Whatever they want to create with it, they can. And this is also something that once Lexi's on the move, she can use as well. So I like that idea. Honestly, I was kind of fine with the fact that any kind of group gift probably wouldn't include Lexi, but this one allows her to be. And I will say that the Nugget is expensive, but if you would like it broken down into smaller payments, they also offer that as well. I think it's like 3 payments of $77 through that Affirm or something that's becoming very popular. I know that a lot of websites are starting to offer that now, but that is everything that our kids are getting for Christmas. I am very happy with how things turned out, like the quality of gifts, the intent, and everything, and I think we are going to have some very spoiled and very happy kids on Christmas. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what they are getting. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box below. I also want to point out that I'm going to have a playlist up here on the screen. I put this together from years past, so if you're looking for ideas for younger kids, go ahead and check those videos out. I've been doing these videos for quite a few years now. But yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.